while since I've actually streamed something. So it's me, Junson Chan, and this is the first stream that I'm doing since I've moved out of my parents' place. So it took me a little while to like set up YouTube with OBS, but I think it's working fine now. So hopefully this whole thing will go as planned. Alright, so let's get to it. So I still haven't figured out the kind of format I want to do for these like eventual live streams, but you know, I'll just go with what I'm interested in. So it's usually going to be Bitcoin, then 808 coin, cryptocurrency, and then, you know, basically like, you know, news and stuff. Mostly on like, you know, the Breitbart side or whatever. But yeah, so if you only want to stick around for either portion, you know, I start with the Bitcoin stuff first and then I'll move into the news. So it's kind of like having my own little radio show. Now I do have a game playing in the background, so that's what you just heard. So let me just get rid of that real quick. Alright, so let's see. So I'm still waiting on my stakes. My big stack, you know, is about 2.5 days away, so there isn't much to, you know, show in terms of that. But if you go to, let's see, my latest transaction, let's see, scroll all the way to the bottom. So yeah, here had about 25 million 808 coins, and I sold it for 551,000 dog coin. And here's the screenshot of it. I've decided not to show my wallet because apparently like people could actually try to break into my place and try to steal it. So for security purposes, I don't really show it. But yeah, if people believe me, great. If people don't, well, they can always be, you know, freaking losers. So, you know, no skin off my back. Alright, so right now I've been concentrating on, because Bitcoin's been going up so much, all the altcoins are going down, essentially. And if you look on Cryptopia on the left side, let me do a refresh on this. For the most part, it's red, meaning it's gone down, but some things obviously go green. Unfortunately, 808 coin is not one of them. So, there used to be a guy that was selling about 600,000 dog coin worth of, that wanted to buy that much worth of 808 coin, which is about how much I would sell for. But thankfully the dog market seems to be stabilizing, so you're getting about 2.6% of a dog coin per 808 coin. One thing you always want to look at is the transaction and market history volume. You know, obviously the more that their activity there is, the better. And obviously if you want prices to stay stable or go up, obviously you want to see a lot more buying than selling. So chances are I'll probably have to sell my, I think I'm going to be getting 28 million 808 coins on my next stack. So I'll probably get about this much. So if we type this in, we punch in 28, 123, 123. So assuming I can get this price of 2.6% of dog coin per 808 coin, I will make 731,683 dog coins, which I think is worth about 2,200 bucks. So, you know, we'll find out. We'll find out what happens. So we go to the Litecoin market on Cryptopia. We see that because Litecoin's been going up along with Bitcoin and Ethereum, the price for Litecoin to 808 coin has been unfavorable, unfortunately. So I've been watching this all past few days, and yeah, as you can see, there's not a lot of activity here. Yeah, it's pretty anemic. So I guess if I really had to have Litecoin, I guess I would try 40, but it seems like a lot of people are just not comfortable with it. Let me see. LTC to USD. See, the problem is I normally would go to Coinbase, but the problem is as a security precaution, I don't log in to anything on my Firefox browser, so everything's logged out. But Coinbase is about $214. So yeah, it used to be like 140, 150 bucks just a few days ago. So that's why 808 coin or Litecoin is just crap, and it's probably going to continue to be crap. And then of course the Bitcoin market is crap. Yeah, this thing is basically dead, but to prevent it from getting delisted, there's a little bit of activity. So I guess if you want money from 808 coin, you'll have to stick with Dogcoin. That's the most reliable and fastest way. It's probably also the most stable way. I haven't updated my book yet, so, but I mean, things are changing so fast that by the time I put out the update, then something else changes and I have to update it again. So that's why I'm just gonna have to wait until, you know, things calm down and stuff. So let me see. Oh, I gotta refresh. So yeah, that's pretty much the update on 808 coin. As for it going up, not really. How much further does it have to go down? Well, hopefully not too much more, but I mean, it's, you know, it's just as long as I think the dog market stabilizes, which so far it has, despite everything else going up, I think we'll be okay. But, you know, it kind of just sucks for me because I was making up to, like, you know, 23 grand every 8 days or whatever, and then, you know, crap hit the fan and went south. But, you know, hey, at least I got the payday, right? Coin exchange. So, see, I still have to, since this is my first stream and I'm setting up everything on a new market, I still have to set everything up on this, because I have everything up on my Chrome browser, but obviously that has all my login info and all my secret stuff. Oh, here we go. Sprouts Dog Market. So this is the one we want. Can I mute the tab? Yes. Alright. Well, the good news is Firefox is not entirely freaking useless. So what's cool is this is another coin, Sprouts coin, that I recommended in my book, Mind Bigly. It used to be at 4 to 5,000 satoshis of Dogcoin, but for some reason today it's been going way up, so now it's up to 24k again, which is great because now my holdings are worth a lot more. I've got approximately 16 to 17 billion Sprouts, so I don't know how much that is at these prices. Numbers are, to me, are still too big of a hassle to calculate, but probably too small to really worry about it yet. You know, I did calculate that maybe I'll want to wait till like 50 to 100 billion with a B Sprouts before I can kind of match what 808 can produce. So, you know, I'll have two income streams, you know. There is a word of caution that because there's really no developer support for Sprouts, even though Mr. Eggman has, like, for some reason still claims that he owns it on the Bitcoin talk forums. When you stake, there's actually a hard-coded limit of 2 billion in the wallet. So you want to make sure that your stack size for Sprouts, and this goes the same with 808 coin, does not exceed, say, 1.2 billion, because if your stake reward goes above a total of 2 billion coins in either wallet, for some reason it will not stake. So you'll just basically waste your time and money, and you'll just lose time, which therefore means you lose money because you're not getting the minted stake. So make sure you keep your stack size, you know, in each individual line no greater than 1.2 billion. Let it split. So there's a word of caution on that. A new coin that I've actually gotten into is this one. It's called Compound Coin. Right now you can get 500% APR. However, it's going to go back down to 250% when it reaches block 100,000. So this is actually, So I'm hoping this will be more price stable than 808 coin, but you can still get a good return. So that's why I've been investing. I think right now I've got 17 million compound coins. Thing is though, I kind of think I might need actual cash in my bank account. So I don't know if I'm gonna take my 808 profits in a couple of days and buy more compound coin, because that's what I did last week essentially. But on the other hand, having a third stable source of income is, you know, very hard to beat. Because ultimately, when it comes to making money, because this is purely in finance and investing, you always want diversified income streams as best as you can, just like you have different stocks and stuff. Now, I haven't gotten into it because I obviously haven't been making, you know, insane cash, so I haven't put anything in my stock market account. But you know, that is also another source of income now, because I bought stocks that have a really good rate of return in terms of dividend, so that returns like 30%. But we could probably talk about that next time. Let's see, what do I want to do? Oh, right, compound coin rocks. So their block explorer actually works, but so yeah, this one, they have a really weird URL. Okay, so right now they're up to block 66,230 on compound coin. So when this block reaches 100,000, which I estimated to be approximately 40 days, 45 days from now, the interest rate will go down to 250%. So yes, you'll be making less money, but because there's less hyperinflation, hopefully the price will either stay the same or hopefully go up a little bit. You know, even if it reaches 1 Satoshi, that's still pretty good. So we'll get rid of that. Unfortunately though, prices for compound coin on Litecoin and Bitcoin are still pretty unstable. So let's go like that. Yeah, this, well, I don't think it's worth that little, but oh geez. Yeah, well, okay, well, someone's being stupid, but damn, that's actually a good bar. I wish I got in on that. I guess you know, because Litecoin's been going up, everyone just wants Litecoin now. It's the same. It's the same fanaticism that's been going on with Bitcoin, because everyone wants Bitcoin. They literally just sell everything just so they can have more Bitcoin. But let's see. Yeah, whoever's staking compound coin is just going like on some sort of berserk stance. Damn, I could have gotten all this stuff for super cheap. What the heck? Damn, I really wanted more compound coin. Alright, this is why I wish numbers had commas. Alright, so there's 90 million compound coins for sale at 1. And there's been no trade volume. Yeah, trade volume 0. Okay, I'm actually getting a little suspicious, so let's take a look at the compound coin forums. Whenever you think maybe there might be something wrong with a particular cryptocurrency, it's always a good idea to check the actual announcement thread. Bitcoin, God, compound coin BTC talk. So usually that means going to the Bitcoin talk forums. Alright, let's see. Alright, so here's me, Bastelar. I wrote that December 3rd. That was 8 days ago. Close look, keep. Yeah, the stupid wallet software is a problem. I'm trying to contact Jonathan Pro Showy DDDD. Crap, I actually should respond to this guy. Because one thing that's important for keeping price stable also is making sure that, you know, there's some kind of community behind the coin. So I'm just gonna go on my Chrome real quick and then respond. Um, we're usually on. Keep up the good work. Alright, just give me a second. I just gotta respond. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I responded. Now we hit the refresh button. Because right now I only have OBS set to you know, focus only on the Firefox window. So that's the only thing all of you can see for obviously security purposes. But yeah, you can see what I just wrote here. Obviously I won't go into it, but yeah, this like Compound Coins is actually pretty good. It's like the closest thing to an actual official website, but it's not actually run by the developers. So one thing you'll find with cryptocurrencies, especially if you're new to this, is that by its nature, it's decentralized. So you can see how chaotic everything is. I happen to like the chaos, but I guess I've been listening to a lot of Jordan Peterson. So those of you who are much higher on, I think the word is orderliness, may find the chaos very disconcerting, but unfortunately I'll just have to get used to it. And you know, we're all part of the same community, so you could contribute your orderliness to the community, you know. So kind of like this compoundcoins.com guy, you know, he organized a pretty good site that I actually used. Compoundcoins.com, yeah. Like, you know, I mean, yeah, maybe could use a better look, but I didn't care about that. This is what I really needed, was the add nodes. Like, he actually has this. He has the rich list. He also has the compound.conf file. Yeah, it's nice and organized. Like, see, this is the stuff we really need. Yeah. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, good enough. Alright, well, so for the most part, there's not going to be much action with compound coins from me until I get my big stake, and by then I don't know if I'm going to decide to take cash out and get money, or buy more compound coin. I have to figure that out in the next couple days. Alright, so that concludes, I think, well actually no, let's look at the Bitcoin news, see what's going on. You figure it would come out to 20. What's the value of Bitcoin? The value of Bitcoin is actually the amount of money that I don't want to say steal, but every day there's about 3 to 5 or maybe $6 trillion worth of global financial activity. You know, U.S. dollar, Japanese yen, Great British pound, you know, all the currencies that exist in the world, which is like 200 plus or something. Bitcoin is a competitor to that. So basically, it's hard because on the one hand, yes, it takes away financial value from all the other currencies to give to itself, but it also generates it out of thin air too. So, you know, the value of it will, you know, be whatever it takes to process $2 trillion a day. That would basically mean 33% of all financial activity in the world is purely on Bitcoin, and I guess, you know, alternative currencies as well. Which is why I find this irritating, because, you know, 808 coin and compound coin, all these other coins, they're currencies too. So you could use that to, you know, buy and sell stuff, but people haven't caught on yet. But yeah, that basically means there's plenty of bull move. There's actually a ton of room left on the Bitcoin train. You just have to watch out for the correction when it suddenly goes down from, you know, overheated buying too much. The winner's going to be controlling the Bitcoin market. See, this is when I get a little uncomfortable. Like, this is Vanity Fair. They're a freaking Hollywood newspaper, and they're giving financial advice about Bitcoin. Uh, Normally that's a sign of a bubble, but the way I look at it is I look at markets in two perspectives. One, through psychology. You know, there's your Mike Cernoviches, your Scott Adams, your Jordan Petersons, etc. And I look at it as a Ponzi scheme. So basically, when there are no more buyers or suckers, if you prefer, left, then the bubble collapses. But right now, most people still don't know anything about Bitcoin, so there's plenty of potential buyers left out there. So I'm not gonna read this. This is just, yeah, this is just clickbait. Bitcoin just started a futures trade. How there was an article I did want to point out, but all right. So let's go to an actual financial site. Here's how that actually works. Okay, so let's turn that off. All right, so I'm gonna assume that you already know what futures are, but if you don't, in a nutshell, oh my god, it's so annoying. So in a nutshell, I'm trying to find the article where it said, can China contain it? No. 100,000. Believe it or not, that's actually possible. But I mean, it just depends on how much, you know, outside foreign invest, how much outside, how much money in the global system is willing to push up Bitcoin that high. Alright, I can't seem to find it, but there was an article here that said, maybe it's this one. But basically, they said that the Bitcoin futures said that between now and 2 months from now, Bitcoin will be at $18,000. So basically, they're saying that it's either going to stay the same or there's going to be a correction or something, which seems a little odd. Blah blah blah. Jesus Christ. Bitcoin futures. Alright, I guess we try this one. It eases after 22% surge. Excuse me. Where is my thing? Okay. Alright, the spot price climbed 4.7% to 16 on Friday. Okay, here we go. This is what we wanted. Holy cow. Fraud. Blah, 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 blah. Wow. This thing jumped 10, 20, 30%. And I actually activated, I forgot what they call the circuit breakers, but it's something breakers. I think it's circuit breakers. 40 million. Globally, about 1.1 billion of Bitcoin traded against the US dollar during the same period, according to Crypto Compare. Alright. Okay, we're just gonna go into my Twitter feed, because I know I tweeted about it too. So let's go to the beginning. So I'm thinking. So at first I thought maybe about doing live streams in the morning or afternoon, but the problem is I usually want all the stuff to happen first. Then yeah, Bitcoin expected. Yeah, here it is. Oh, so it was a Ratters article. But you know, I find that because all the news activity, you know, how so much happens, you know, I usually want to wait till after it's all done, then I can talk about it afterwards. Because I usually like to get the info first, then sit and think on it. This is why I hate Firefox. Freaking gotta wait on this thing to, yeah. Jesus Christ! All this. This is why I use ad blockers, because it's all this stupid bloatware garbage. Blasted over 17K. was trading at 18,650 roughly. Okay. Now this was done in the morning, so I think the prices might have come down a little bit. Volatility, yeah, okay. Yeah, so basically this article where I got the idea from. You know, Bitcoin is going to be 18 grand within 2 months or something like that, but obviously that's probably going to change. I mean, right now this thing is all new. So, oh man. Alright, so I think that covers the Bitcoin. I'm going to shift into the news. Let's see. Oh yeah, so fake news idiots CNN are like trashing Trump over drinking soda or something. It's just stupid. But they did that in place of covering the terror attacks from yesterday. Okay, that's too loud. But, you know, that's what CNN does, so, you know, no surprises there. Police shootings. Oh, yeah, poor Daniel Shaver, man. That shit got me really pissed off. Though I'm honestly much more calm now, because anger is actually pretty bad for my health, but it's just inexcusable, man. So I didn't actually watch the video, but I've seen pictures of it shortly after it actually happened, early last year. It's just, oh my god, like, that guy's a Nazi, man. Like, normally I wouldn't actually want to call someone that, but that's actually what Nazis did, so that's what makes it freaking horrible. But yeah, even Steve King retweeted the thing and actually condemned it too on his Twitter feed. I think it's still there, because he doesn't tweet too much. Yeah, here you go, this one right here. So if you're like me and you get like grossed out too easily, I would not watch it, but just know that he begged for his life and had his hands in the air before he was shot to death, so it's just terrible. And then they let that piece of shit cop go too. Let's see. Then, yeah, another meme. Yeah, it's actually kind of a miracle too. Like, it's really crowded here in New York City, obviously, and I live here in Brooklyn, so. But only like 4 people suffered minor injuries or something like that, so we got really lucky. And of course, Deep State and the Pentagon, they're being assholes, so they're gonna ignore Trump and endless transgenders anyway. So, yep, that's what a coup looks like. What is the chance there? Oh yeah, so basically fake news. They don't even bother fact checking. They just put out whatever garbage. So I really would like some sort of situation where we could just sue freaking news outlets for stupid crap like that, but problem is it would technically violate the First Amendment, I think. Oh yeah, so some CIA guy, probably Deep State also, you know, realized that maybe going after the president was a bad idea. Excuse me. But, you know, you'll find that there are a lot of traitors in America. So if you're outside the United States, hopefully that's not a concern of yours, but it could be if we go into civil war. Because then that will destabilize the world, so let's hope that doesn't happen. Fake news. What's this one? Oh yeah, so KT McFarlane, yeah, another fake news asshole from the New York Times. Had to make more story changes, so. So George Soros funding more crap, you know, what a surprise. Jim Acosta, some more fake news by CNN, this time Jim Acosta. Oh yeah, so last year, like, any story about Hillary Clinton's health during the election was off limits, but these pieces of shit are saying we can totally question Trump now. Like, this is why the fake news is like got no credibility, and they'll continue to lose credibility. They're such hypocrites. Then yeah, CNN has a have they retracted? Nope. They have not retracted any damaging story about Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, or Hillary Clinton. Um, oh yeah. So there's this viral video of some kid that got bullied, and now they're going after her mother because she was holding the Confederate flag. So now, not all liberals, but a lot of asshole liberals are like going after her, and yeah, it's just see, that's the problem with the Democrats. That's why they're going to continue to lose, but they still have a lot of supporters. Yeah. And then, oh yeah, the Floyd Lee Corkins guy. Yep, tried to shoot up the Conservative Family Research Council for basically just espousing conservative views, and also opposing gay marriage and probably a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, Southern Poverty Law Center, another terrorist organization. Oh yeah, I just talked about Keaton's mom. So this one's a little surprising. I don't know who Ryan Leza is. I think I might have heard of him, but apparently he's like some kind of famous person on the New Yorker magazine, and he apparently tried to rape women too, so now he's out. Yeah, but yeah, all those years of those assholes in the Democrats accusing us of being the rapists, it's always them just projecting their crap onto us. So it's nice to see them finally eating their own medicine. What's this? Oh, this was somebody who responded to me. So yeah, he's a little worried that all this means that basically all men are going to be, it's like a backdoor, Trojan horse to make all of us men like we're like, oh, you're a rapist, and then you get screwed essentially, basically like a reverse witch hunt, and that's possible. But I think for now, I think we'll just keep on the offense. Because right now it's going to hurt the Democrats a lot more than it does the Republicans, because technically they've already been accusing us of being rapists for like decades. So, oh yeah, he was on CNN also. Yeah, so CNN not only houses a lot of fake news, but they also got like tons of rapists too. Like they also have to fire Anthony Bourdain, I think. I forgot why though. I think it was because he had some nasty, violent tweets or something. Lithuania. This doesn't look like anything. So let me just do this real quick. Yeah, and then so Mike Surge is giving Ryan Leza a little advice, even though personally I don't think any of these traitors in America deserve it, but Mike wants to be a nicer man than me, so alright, works for me. Oh yeah, and then there's just so actually I clicked the TMZ article to look at the comments. So basically, some people on the left are trying to. So this is the viral video. I'm not gonna play it, but so now assholes on the far left are trying to like bully both the kid and his mother because of the Confederate flag in one of the pictures. But I think you'll see that like a lot of liberals are actually kind of annoyed with that too. Yeah, so I'm not gonna go through all of it. Yeah, so we'll see how that plays out, and then oh yeah, and then I started the stream. So let's see, how long have we been going for? 35 minutes. So, yeah. Hey, Des. Unfortunately, this YouTube stream, this is the first time I've ever been using it, so it's definitely got a longer delay than Twitch. So I think the delay is like something around 20 seconds. Um, but yeah, hey man, nice to see you here. I'm still like getting used to like everything, so I haven't gone full blast just yet. But you know, as long as I keep doing these streams every day, I think I'll be fine. I'm also just a little stressed out because there's a problem with my rent, so hopefully, you know, that gets taken care of. So let me see. So let me just check Mike's feed one last time. I'm old enough to remember when Trump retweeted sexist attacks on women who posed in GQ. Yep, life does come at you fast. That's why I have no sympathy for these assholes, man. Screw him. God, these people deliberately deliver fake news and then pretend like they're the innocent victims. God, I hate these people so much. What? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so whatever. Yeah, we gotta get rid of chain migration because the terrorist attacker came in through chain migration, or was it the one before him that killed 8 people? The problem is there's so many terrorist attacks now that I can't even keep them all straight. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Okay. I do wish they would turn off autoplay because it's gonna slow down this shitty browser that I have. No, couldn't have happened to a bigger piece of shit. Oh, I gotta sign in, which I won't do on this. So, alright, that's that. Yep, delay is longer, yeah. At least if I do decide to stream World of Tanks later there, I'll probably do it on Twitch, so. Because I'm too lazy to set up restream.io so I can simultaneously stream. Because, you know, I had to spend like 20-30 minutes trying to fix OBS for YouTube, so. So I don't want to deal with any more technical headaches today, especially after I have to deal with the stupid rent thing. Let's see. So I went through cryptos. Yeah, so usually I don't like going on InfoWars because as much as I like them, they're just a little too much for me. At least Breitbart's a little a lot easier. Alright, so I probably do want to get off soon, but you know, I'll just do a little bit more. I already seen enough of these, but yeah, Roy Moore's probably gonna win unless he does something super huge and bad. Chain migration. Oh, so chain migration also brought today's terrorist attack too. Okay. Yeah, so that's good. Groping brute. Oh man, that sucks. Larry King's like the one guy that I actually like. And of course, Lindsey Graham being the cuck asshole as he always is. Uber rider. I think I'll pass on some of that. Blah blah blah. I watched John Lennon. Fear of the Lord. We already talked about him. Megyn Kelly. Oh yeah, so this is actually, I guess we'll stick with that, that'll be enough. Jeez. See, this is why America is going to become a third world hellhole, because of stupid shit like this. They should be concerned. Alright, let's take a look real fast. Oh, this is a political poll, though. So I wouldn't put too much stock. And Harvard, yeah. Jeez. We still have problems with unemployment. We're still bringing in 1 million people a year. No. Oh. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think if you went back to like my really old ones from last year, like November of 2016, I was trying to use my voice and stuff there in a few of them, but I had to keep it low. But yeah. And part of the problem is I'm still trying to figure out like how I still want to do this, so I'm just gonna wing it until like I settle in a comfortable routine. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, for now, like, I technically didn't announce this because I was just primarily more interested in making this, just available more as a video that you watch later on YouTube. Hopefully it'll save, otherwise it's gonna suck if this thing didn't save. False claims. Oh, but yeah, I forgot who said it on Mike's Twitter, but now the left are trying to get all Trump's accusers into one group being funded by George Soros to try to take him down. That's probably not going to work. I mean, I love how these assholes want to call for Trump for something that probably did not happen, but they're not doing shit unlike, the other fucking Congress people like Al Franken or John Conyers or even the others. Oh well, but they're gonna fail, so whatever. 9-point lead. Who did the poll? Emerson College. Maybe? Maybe? His favorabilities have risen over the past 3 weeks. Yeah, I mean, once we all found out the yearbook was fake and the signature was forged, and I thought the thing was forged too, because like it just sounded too ridiculous to be real. Yeah, it's gonna be. Well, tomorrow's gonna be busy and fun. For it's a gift that, and yeah. So even on occasion when these cucks in the Republican Party say the right thing, I know that because of their personality and character, they're always going to be idiots. And this is why. God, how does Lindsey Graham keep freaking winning down there? Well, this kid's going to definitely need the support. So it's interesting. Everybody actually supported this, including people on the left. So I'm curious to see how this will pan out when the whole Keaton's mom is a racist and she held the Confederate flag, which is really horrible because like the kid's just gonna get like more bullied this time. I'd worry about him committing suicide or something. All right, so today. Let's get this game going. And a 2011 chain migrant. God, we're just bringing in all these like horrifically wonderful terrorists into America. Jesus Christ, this is an invasion. Yeah, you'll notice that the numbers are steadily, or at least long-term trend, increasing by a lot over time. Damn deep state. Alright, well, I think that's enough for me, so I'm gonna bring this nice little summary to a close. Chances are, let's see, yeah, I'll probably do a live stream again. Oh, I'll do another stream of some kind tomorrow, so with the whole Roy Moore thing. So if you actually like this, I'm on Twitter at Real Junson Chan. If you're worried about getting banned by Twitter, which is supposedly going to happen on the 18th, I'm also on Gab over here, same thing. You can say whatever you want. And my YouTube channel is, I think, the 11 Factor. Yeah, because I actually want to change that, but I have to get 100 subscribers first. Yep, so that's me. So I have to get 100 subscribers first before I can do anything, before I can change it. And I gotta delete this test stream too. So, alright. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're looking to mine Bitcoin, buy my book on Amazon, Mine Bigly. I'll have to go buy a hard copy of my own so I can start shilling and selling out, so you could find it here. What's nice is, like, the one negative review basically says my thing works, but he already knew about it, so that's why he got annoyed. But then if that's the case, like, why isn't he rich? Or maybe he is rich and he just decides to be an asshole. Yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow, probably afternoon or evening. Alright, so alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.